Hello everybody, I will be using 8x10 shadow box. I got these from Goodwill. I will paint these with the Burnt Umber by Apple Barrel. I will only apply one coat, and once dry, I will rub this with a tea light candle. Any candle of your choice, you can just rub it there. I want this really with a chippy finish. If you don't like distressed look, just skip this tea light candle. And once I already am done with it, I am going to just start painting these with a Waverly plaster. I'm using a fine brush. You can use chip brush to do that, and I will paint the whole shadow box. So on the sides, I just lightly brush it. So once it's finished, I will put it aside to just dry. I have this decorative napkin. I got this online. I think I got this from Etsy. You can just search for it. It has spices and herbs. So I'm going to just remove the ply attached to it. I used a piece of tape to do that. It's easier. I have a water pen to remove the excess napkin. It's easier. If you don't have the water pen, well, I got this from Amazon. If you don't have it, just use a small brush, dip it in water, and dab it onto the area you want to remove. Then I just trace it, everybody, because the reason why I do that is I don't want to put the Mod Podge on the sides, because I will make it distressed. If it has Mod Podge, it's difficult to scrape the paint. So that's what I'm doing there. Now I'm going to put the napkin. I'm using a fan brush to do that. It's really very gentle to the napkin. And to seal it, I also use the Mod Podge. So it's really totally sealed, and I'm going to start to just dry it. Then once dry, I have this parchment paper. I'm going to smooth the napkin using it with my fingers. And this is what I meant. This is the sides. I am going to scrape it. I'm using a copper scrub to do that. And it's easier. And with the Mod Podge, of course, it's difficult to scrape. So now I will start to use the Behr Dark Antique Wax. I got this from Home Depot. I am using my eyeshadow brush to do that. I can control the thickness, of course, of if I want it lighter application, then the eyeshadow brush really works so good. So that's what I'm doing there right now. So if you don't like I said, you don't like dirty look or distressed look or old look, don't just skip the wax. Then I have this small cutting board. I got this from Hobby Lobby. It's on sale. I will just dab the paint onto there. It is Waverly plaster again. I am going to dry it after this. And once it's dry, I will make it look dirty again using the Dark Antique Wax by Behr. I did not scrape it. Then I have these letter stamps. I will spell out the word EAT, E-A-T, because it's obviously for the kitchen. It's a kitchen craft. So I put the letters there, EAT, and it really looks so awesome. So I really love it. So I just glued it right on the bottom right of the shadow box inside. Now I have this salt and pepper shaker. I got this from a thrift shop. I am going to also paint this with the Waverly plaster. I only applied one coat and dry it. And on top, I am going to, this is a galvanized, so I'm going to paint it with the Burnt Umber by Apple Barrel. And then the two pieces of them, I just applied the Burnt Umber by Apple Barrel. And while the paint is still wet, I am going to just highlight it with the Pueblo by Folk Art. So it's such a pretty craft, everybody. It really looks so distressed, very old. I dried it and start to make it look old again and dirty it up, and using the Behr Dark Antique Wax. And it was really very awesome. So I just love it. So if you don't have this kind of salt and pepper shaker, you can use the salt and pepper shaker from Dollar Tree. And then I'm going to glue it right on in front of the cutting board. And as you can see on the left side, on the bottom left, I put a copper pan. I got that one from an antique store. So that is an antique, everybody. It's a great find. It's a rare find. I'm going to glue it there. I'll set it aside, and I'm going to use this raffia to make a very simple bow. This craft, everybody, is so awesome. I just love it. If you like this craft and you want to make this craft, everybody, please go to my main page. Please click the like and please give me a follow. So I'm just trimming it, and then I put it there on the top left. And put a simple button. Then for this, I just put a little of a burnt umber by Apple Barrel, sprinkle the ground cinnamon to make it look rustic, and the copper pan, I did not really make it very rustic. I just dab a little bit of the burnt umber by Apple Barrel and sprinkle with ground cinnamon. So I will make this a little rustic here as well on the sides. As you can see on the video, it really looks so awesome. I just love it. The finish is just great. So you can see rare finds there that I put in this craft, everybody. Sometimes I love to put antique on my craft, and it's really very awesome. Now with this is another great find. I got this from an antique shop, I'm sorry. And I will paint this with a burnt umber by Apple Barrel, and just highlight it with a Pueblo by Folk Art to make it look rustic. So these are great finds. You cannot find this wooden spoon elsewhere, so I put it there. So there were like 3 pieces of the great finds that I put in this craft. So it's really a very nice craft, everybody, very unique. And what makes this really very unique is I'm going to make this as the handle of my craft. So you can see now I am going to just start to just drill this one. I will drill a hole that will be the handle. So it, of course, match with the design of the napkin. So like I said, everybody, if you're going to give me a follow, you will be notified when I go live, and you will be updated of my craft. And if you're going to go to my page, on the top right, you can see 3 dots. Just click on it, and you can see the word follow. You just click on it and you're already following me. And this is a 16 gauge of rustic wire. This is from Etsy. I will just put it there, you know, to make it as a handle. I really love the uniqueness and the creativity of this craft, everybody. It doesn't have to be a spoon like this. If you have a wooden spoon, you can use it. Or if you don't, just put a rustic wire there. That will really complete your craft already. Just put, like I said, the Dollar Tree salt and pepper shaker, or you can put a little, just small pans. You can buy small pans from Temu. So you need not put that spoon there, the wooden spoon on top as the handle. So it's really very pretty. I just love this craft. So it's very creative. And now I just put this one. I think I changed my mind. I just have the handle as the hanger of this craft. So you can see the wooden spoons there, the wood it on the cutting board. I got the salt and pepper shaker. The back is really very neat. This is a very good gift item, everybody. And it's not just for any season, actually Christmas or whatever. This is an all year round decor. So I hope you love this craft, and you're gonna give me a like. Please sprinkle the video, and please give me a follow. That's the finished craft. I just love it. Very, very pretty, very unique and creative. And this is the picture. Thank you all so much, everybody. I hope you love watching this video and you love this craft. Till next time, friends.